Testing on this. Welcome, Flavourful Saucers, episode 42 of Flavourful Sauce. This is the very special episode because not only is it Discovery Channel, but it is the answer to all things suicide. Whoa, this guy's like got problems. He's got issues here.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa, issues. Buns, how are you?
I'm doing good. I have no issues.
Nice.
How about you, Rick? You have any issues?
Sure? I got tons of issues. None I'm going to air on Flavourful Sauce.
Good job.
Did I air any of them? I just committed suicide. That's not airing an issue.
Why can't you stay dead?
Oh. You can't have necromance without romance.
What?
There you
How
go.
does any of that make sense? Comic books, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
That's
what
what
are we
we are.
reviewing on this Flavorful episode? We got 2 Image books and 1 DC book. Because, you know, everyone loves Image. They're like, yeah, number 1's what? Image number 1? I need that. People
Yeah,
are like,
apparently.
Yeah.
That's what people have been saying.
silly. So, we'll do the 1 black sheep today. Batman Arkham Unhinged. Whoa, Arkham Unhinged. Whoa.
Remember how Arkham Asylum City came out in November or October?
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
September. When did that come
November.
out?
It came out in
November?
Yeah, so this is like a sequel or prequel to the trade that came out, which was a prequel to Arkham City.
Yeah.
But it's a sequel to Arkham Asylum.
Which they make pretty much no mention of.
This is pretty useless. I was
This
reading it.
is-
I'm like, I knew this already. Like,
Yeah, if you, I guess I didn't read that trade, but probably if you read the trade, this stuff was kind of mentioned in it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, I'm extrapolating.
If you played
from
the
these
extra stuff in the game with Catwoman, this is pretty much the exact same. Pretty much explains exactly what they tell you in like a few seconds.
Yeah.
essentially, yeah, it's
Makes a whole comic out of
It's
it.
a little strange.
I
It's
remember
not.
hearing I should have read that trade before I played Arkham City, but I played Arkham City and
Yeah. Well, it gets kind of confusing at the beginning of Arkham City, where like Bruce Wayne's
Yeah,
there,
but
and you're
it's-
like, wait, what's happening?
that
And they don't even talk about the building of the city, so you need to read the trade to know about that.
didn't matter.
But this isn't written by Paul Dini, who did all the stuff for Arkham City and the trade. So this is an Arkham City architect, if you will.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So it's not even like as well written as the other one. So it's like,
It's just a boring book.
It's pointless.
It's got Catwoman's tits. That was good.
Yeah, for like the entire book.
Remember
Like,
when Catwoman used to be like an honest C cup? Now she's just double D's all over the place.
I thought you were gonna like allude to the fact that when she was a real character, had real motives.
But
That too.
Buns pointed out an interesting thing. He was talking about how her shirt keeps on getting unzipped and zipped up, and I'm like, no, she unzips it in between the panels. But there's one part where her thing is zipped up, and then she is chloroformed,
Yeah.
and then she's in Batman's car, and then it's unzipped.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Batman's a pervert.
Batman! It's like,
whoa.
Essentially,
let me take a little peek at them D's.
As he's driving, he's like, yeah, like that. Yeah,
It's like a cat. Just, yeah.
Bruce Wayne's personal life is bleeding into. It's like I get every woman I want normally. Why not take advantage?
She wakes up, pulls out a hot dog.
Wait,
I was just preparing for later. Batman.
are you getting anywhere?
She's like, I'm awake now. Leave me alone.
Chloroforms again.
Wow.
See, we have to make up this stuff for when the book kind of
Yeah.
falls flat.
Pretty much. But I thought that was pretty, that was pretty jokes. Batman.
When we've made that part up. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the artist, he was like, oh, shit.
This one's for me. No clothing there. I don't know. This book
what
is...
did you think of the art, FYI?
It's okay. It's nothing special. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The trade that came out, the Arkham City trade, it didn't even... I didn't like that art anyways.
Was this the same style?
Pretty much. It's a little bit different, but...
It's the most easy to take down, the most palatable of art styles.
And to be honest, I don't know if I like the character designs of Arkham City universe. It just seems so
Arkham City as an idea never really made sense to me. You're gonna make a portion of a city a prison.
It's what?
Doesn't that just leave a lot of holes for criminals to get out of? I mean, how can you keep track of all these people?
They build sick ass.
Or do you just hope they'll kill each other off? In which case,
essentially,
is that humane? Is that really what you want to do?
That's essentially the game. So,
Let the criminals kill each other. That's what prisons are all about.
That's the hope.
Silly.
Don't. You don't need to read this.
Boring. Catwoman is sexualized unnecessarily. Everything.
If you like Batman Arkham City universe, then you might like.
Well, you know everything.
There's a part where they say, "Hey, Two-Face, I'm gonna make you No-Face." That should pretty much tell you everything you need to know.
That's the high point of the writing.
But something really interesting I liked about this is when they're finding the blueprints of Arkham City. That was actually from the Arkham Asylum game. There's an Easter egg where you blow up a wall, and the blueprints were there. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know. No, nobody else.
That's
nobody else.
If this was made, if they put this out in August, we're that's cool, that's big, that's large, or
that's true.
I don't know. It's just why was this released? It just felt like they made this and New 52's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let's just keep pushing it back.
That's true.
Nothing's happening now. Let's put this out. If we make any money off of this, great.
All right, so moving on to from Batman and Kitties to Teeth.
Teeth.
Well, Robert or Jonathan.
Any
Hickman's-
image book. Robert Kirkman.
He does everything.
He's actually he's got a high position at the
Isn't he CEO or
something like that.
He's image.
Anyways, Jonathan Hickman and the guy
Ryan Bodenheim.
Woo, Bodenheim.
Or Brodenheim.
Okay. Secret. This is secret number 1. Teeth with which to eat. I don't know. It was a lot of text. A lot of talking.
I want to like this, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like the ending. I was kind of...
Yeah, it was a little confusing.
It's not confusing. It's just
that's it?
Where is this? What?
So it's essentially follows a security company who's just telling people that they need better security. That's about it. Really.
Yeah.
That's all that really happens.
And they essentially con this one guy.
Yeah,
and
that's
now
it.
they have all his secrets and
all they do is a big the beginning of the book is I don't even know if you say anything basically we're gonna spoil this.
Spoiler alert.
No, I can't say anything about this book because I didn't really enjoy it.
Who will?
Like I said, I wanted to, but
I was
Jay Hicks, I love you, but
getting closer to the end, I was like, okay, this is getting cool, this is getting interesting, and then the ending was just
Well, I think the problem with this, same with Manhattan Project, is it's a first issue, so you really don't know what's going on, and I think.
But Manhattan Project at least sets up the universe enough, and that ending was.
But
gives you enough to go on.
This is almost written for the trade, for the whole thing.
Yeah,
maybe.
So.
That's what it kind of feels like most image books are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good thing, or sometimes for better or for worse, I suppose.
They know their audience. Their audience only buys trades, so.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But faggot.
This first issue was just conversation after conversation after conversation.
Circular conversation.
And even the first part, which is supposed to hook you in, and it's like an interrogation scene almost, it's also really just a conversation at the heart of it.
Pretty much. The art is done by the same guy who did Manhattan Project.
Mm-hmm.
We already discussed that. It's cool art. Although not as many lines in this
Wasn't
one.
that Nick Patera?
Was it?
I think so.
Let's
They're
not
fairly
commit to
similar.
anything unless we know for sure.
Because I think, because Red Wing was Nick Patera, wasn't it? I don't know, but they're pretty similar art styles. There's just not the decrepit skin cavities like most of the other
I
stuff.
like that though.
Yeah.
But it's I need my old people.
I need all skin to look like scrotums. Come on.
Scrotum face. So, I don't know. Do you think it will get better in, like...
I hope so.
Second year?
I don't know. This is kind of like Thief of Thieves, except they framed it a little differently where they don't say up front what they're about.
Nick's onto something. Maybe it'll be like a cross-promotion between the two.
Hickman, Kirkman. Thieves of Secrets.
The Mans.
Actually, that's Thieves of Secrets. That's essentially what they are.
Yeah, they'll do like a Street Fighter cross Tekken. Kirkman will do Secrets of Thieves, and then Hickman will do Thieves of Secrets.
Wow.
Awesome.
Done.
Yeah, cool. Do this.
You're a genius.
Yeah, every once in a while I say something. It's a complete bullshit.
Very rarely. Very rarely.
Very rarely.
So, pick that one up if you like secrets or secrets.
If you like 12 panels a page...
Yeah,
you got it.
Text,
I don't know, but like it's still well written. Like Kirkman is a good writer, if nothing else.
Kirkman,
Hickman. There's too many men.
You're just homophobic now. Fucking too many men everywhere for Nick. Whoa.
Right?
Whoa. His sexuality is being challenged.
Wow. You say one thing wrong.
Yeah, that's us. That's what we do.
Yeah.
All right, so up next we have America's Got Powers, by Jonathan.
Need to make Powder the comic book.
Yeah.
Hit with lightning.
So is Jonathan Ross, Brian Hitch. Jonathan Ross, I found out, was a talk show host.
Talk show host in Britain?
Yeah, that was
Did
weird.
not know this.
I knew it because he was on episode Extras. Like, cool.
Nice.
Nick knows everything British.
So basically, back it was 16 years ago, a rock hit San Francisco, and then it started glowing, and then everyone who was pregnant gave birth, and all those kids had powers.
Yes.
And then they're like, fuck, what are we going to do? Let's make a game show where they fight.
Let's segregate them and then have them fight each other to death.
Yeah, essentially they're too volatile to leave a regular society.
Which makes sense.
So, yeah, it does.
It's framed in a
But
realistic
then
way.
they decide, right, we need to segregate them. But how do we distract them from realizing we're just segregating them?
Yeah.
Let's make them fight in gladiatorial style battles!
Essentially.
To the death!
So
no,
then
it's not to the death.
the main crux of this is there's a kid, was it Tom Watts?
Tommy Watts.
And he's like, oh, I have no powers, but I was one of those kids born.
Why, woe is me?
I'm such a loser.
This isn't going to go anywhere.
And then the government shows up to the headquarters of the America's Got Power.
Yeah.
They're like, we're taking over this joint. And then so
That was the Pantera reference.
So
I wish that happened.
So the scientist was like, oh shit, you can't do this.
You guys, Sarah Palin,
We're reaching a breakthrough. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's literally a line. I mean, it wasn't I don't give a fuck, but like, no one cares.
Yeah.
And then they start the show, and there was like a death in the previous season, and everyone like freaking out. They're like, that's amazing. So now they just like got all these robots who are just killing people.
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing. And
Good thing these robots are under control. Nothing bad will happen, right?
It starts murdering everyone.
Oh
and then,
shit! While the walls
Yeah.
came down, the audiences are getting killed. Hold
so
on.
the audience is in the
Hold
arena,
on.
and they're getting fucking murdered. Yeah. And then Tom Watts, he comes out and he's like,
He's like, I'm a
I
zero.
have the power.
yeah. So he becomes the new favorite.
Barely. He's just like, no, don't kill me.
Yeah.
His power is fear, essentially.
Apparently.
He is Gohan.
Yeah.
Why did you go so hard to that?
And he's Dragon Ball reference.
It's true. So I don't know. This book I really liked it.
It was cool. I
Yeah.
liked it.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Nice action scenes and it's cool.
They throw a lot of material at you, but like
It is a long book.
But
My God.
I really enjoyed it.
I kind of wish they showed a bit more of the show, like how it was before they changed it all up.
Changed it.
Like I would have liked to see a bit of the tournament.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be a little more building up. Maybe there'll be like flashbacks and further books.
Hopefully, but I don't know.
It makes sense.
One thing that was kind of cool was that like it's not just like all these kids participating in the games. They are like involved in everything. So like even managing the gift shops and like cleaning up, and it's like
Well,
it might just be him because he has no powers.
But there's those two other people.
Yeah, that had
They had powers?
Yeah, that's what
the
they're
one
constantly
had like
you better not screw this up. You're lucky.
Hair.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I assume she must have some sort of power.
Well, they kept like talking about, oh, you're lucky they haven't kicked you out yet. You're basically useless. We're all here.
When they want to get kicked out, go back to regular.
They probably get
I
killed.
don't think.
Yeah.
Because they're always like, because there's like people in the crowds like, send them back to the camps.
So is this like the Hunger Games?
Yeah, I kind of had that vibe a little bit.
Or Running Man.
But a little bit. Yeah, I guess not as much.
Well, this is better than the Hunger Games.
This is Battle Royale. This is like if you have kids fighting each other, you're gonna get to that
like having humans in gladiatorial battle isn't strange. Like for fiction, it's the only similarities with this and Hunger Games and Battle Royale is that it involves kids.
It's kids,
fucking kids. But art, you thought was good.
I like the art. Sometimes the faces seem very expressionless. yeah. That's
there's
a good way of saying it.
Like a part near the gift shop where there's two kids with like the same grin looking at something. One just has a hat on.
Just
like
copy and paste that shit.
Yeah, good.
Everyone in the room has that same face.
They're all just standing like that.
All right. So out of all 3 books, what would you recommend?
America's Got Powers.
Yeah, I figured it's gonna be unanimous.
Yeah, pretty much. America's Got Power. Pick that up. Secrets #1 was pretty good.
That's something I'll just say wait for the trade.
I don't know. Everyone loves Thief of Thieves. We didn't really particularly enjoy it. So
maybe it'll just be us that doesn't like Secret.
Arkham Unhinged. Pick that up if you like the video game. But
no.
Even if you did,
if you ran out of toilet paper, no, that's.
Whoa! It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
It's not fanboys versus zombies now. Whoa!
Yeah.
Shit. That's a piece of shit book. I'm so upset now.
It ruins the mood when you even mention it.
But
Arkham Unhinged is just entirely useless
and boring.
Yeah.
Whoa! A lot of haterade.
No, it's just why put this out?
This is you drinking that haterade.
It's delicious.
Do you like this book?
Oh, it's alright. I had no problem with it. But what do I know? So everybody,
I respect you.
We'll see you. We'll see you next week for episode 43. Be sure to check out. I did a writing 101. That should be coming
is that
up.
coming up?
Yeah.
It's really good.
I think so. I don't know, man.
I mean, the gauntlet was thrown to write a good Superman story, and Ricky did not fail to meet this expectation.
I don't know. We'll see. You guys let me know what you think. Buns, let me know what you think.
I did let you know what I think when I saw it.
I just told you what I thought.
So, episode 43, and on 3, 1, 2, 3,
Flavourful Sauce.